Hi peeps, we are going from this to this, clean and simple. After your skincare routine, you also want to have a sleek hairstyle to complete this look. There are so many other styles you can do if you don't feel comfortable in this specific one. First, I prime my face with the NYX Cosmetics Honey Dew Me Up Primer. I love this stuff. It leaves your face like a little bit tacky, so makeup will definitely set and give you the perfect base to begin with. Skin prep and priming is really the key to achieve a clean look, in my opinion. With a smooth base, nothing will look dry, patchy. The whole process will actually go smoothly and you don't feel aggravated while doing your makeup. Let's take a look at my bare skin while the primer sets. I have some discoloration around my mouth area, some hyperpigmentation that is fading, and visible veins around my mouth area. And yes, I went a little bit overboard with trimming my sideburns, so they look a little bit ridiculous right now. The dark circles are making an appearance as well, and these two lovely pimples just in time for a makeup video. And also a scarring on my upper lip from the worst cold sore I had about like 3 or 4 years ago. For the two pimples on my forehead, I am going to color correct a little bit, taking this green color and putting it on places that is a little bit red so that I can neutralize the situation a little bit before I go over with some concealer. And just lightly blend it with my fingers. Now, because I have discoloration and visible purple veins around my mouth area and cheeks, I am going to cover all of that with some concealer. Now blend that out with a beauty blender. I like to use a small one just because it just gives you a little bit more precision, a little bit easier to work with. I like to go over my lips as well, just a little bit so that everything looks even later on when I do my lip liner. And also try to blend it out as gently as possible so that the beauty blender doesn't like suck up too much product. So yeah, I'm just gonna be blending everything out and blending my under eye area last because I want the concealer to set a little bit before blending so I can get more coverage. I have this dark tear spot right here and I'm really curious if that's like an East Asian thing or if it's pretty common for everyone to have. I have never really noticed it until recently. I mean, it's always been there, but I never thought of it until I started doing YouTube and doing makeup videos. I don't know, I'm just curious. Let me know in the comments if you know. Time for brows, my favorite part because I feel so naked and scared without them. Now I'm gonna brush my little tiny brows out first, and then I'm gonna go in with the NYX Cosmetics Micro Eyebrow Pencil in the shade Espresso. I've been loving the more of like a natural brow look lately, and I only feel half of it. I like the front part of my brows to kind of stay the same so that I don't get these like 2016 Instagram baddie boxy brows or like the extreme soap brows that I used to do. Oh my goodness. Set the brows with some brow gel. I'm using a transparent one from L'Oreal. I also like to brush it out so that the part that I drew in blends in with my brows a little bit better. The gel doesn't do that much, honestly, at least not on my brows, but this is what I have, so this is what I'm going to use. Today, I'm using my old but gold modern renaissance eyeshadow palette from ABH. I know it's messy as hell, but come on, that's reality. I'm using the color Golden Ochre with a fluffy brush. It's really just a transition shade that gives you a really natural and even base. I do have like veiny eyelids, so I want to cover that up with some color. Then from the same palette, I'm applying the color Primavera to the center of my lids to give myself a slight but bright look. Then I go back with the same brush as I did before without any further color and just blend that together. I also like using shimmer on my lids because my eyelids are so uneven and it's so annoying. One side has like a triple fold and the other one looks like a normal fold. So having some shimmer on them kind of distracts that a little bit in my opinion. I don't know, maybe it's in my head, but that's what I feel like. Now, because I don't have that much lid space for a like traditional normal wing liner, I'm gonna have to do it a different way. I'm putting eyeliner on my upper lash line or upper waterline, and I'm using the Lancome eyeliner. Fancy, I know, but I got this as a sample, so I might as well use it. This will make your eyelashes look fuller and add more depth into your eyes without doing too much. It might not seem like a lot, but I honestly feel like it does so much, especially in real life. It will also feel really weird in the beginning and it tickles really much when you apply it. But after a while, I promise you, you just kind of become numb and used to it. So be patient. Now taking some black liquid liner, hear me out, okay? Don't get scared. Draw a thin line on both sides to snatch those eyes, okay? You just need to draw a thin line just like this on the outer corner. It doesn't have to be completely perfect, so this is pretty beginner friendly if you don't like doing liners. Then I'm going to blend it out with a dark brown color with an angled brush just to soften it but still have a defined liner look. I feel like doing a liner with only the brown color looks a little bit too dull for my liking, so I feel like this is a great combo. We want to look clean and snatched, okay? Not clean and dull. And I'm using the brown color from the same ABH palette. It's called Cypress Umber. Curl those non-existing lashes real quick, and then it's time for mascara. My camera turned off, sorry. I just reapplied some concealer to get a bit more of a coverage. While that dries, I'm going to be using the Sky High mascara from Maybelline and only putting it on the ends of the lashes, so not where the curls are, if that makes sense. I find that this helps with making the curl last longer during the day. My lashes go like straight downwards, so I need the curls to last. Once the concealer has set, I'm gonna blend that out. Now my face just looks a little bit more lifted, especially when I have covered that little dark spot at the corner of my eyes. Contour. This contour stick is a little bit too warm to contour with in my opinion, but this is what I have at the moment and I'm gonna make it work. When contouring, you want to use a shade that is cooler so that it really creates a shadow on your face. I'm placing the contour slightly above where my cheek sinks in so that when I blend it out, it will fall nicely into the place without it drooping down my cheeks, if that makes sense. Then I'm gonna apply a bit on the sides of my chin to create an oval shaped head, and then my forehead as well, and of course the nose. Now blend away. After blending out my nose contour, I like to put a line of concealer on my nose like this, not like from top to bottom, but just in the middle part to give my nose like a shorter and slimmer shape. While that line of concealer is drying, I'm gonna set my face with a translucent powder and just put it on the places where you think you can crease. So like under your eyes, around your mouth while you smile a lot, and yeah, just everywhere you feel a little bit shiny. And then I really carefully blend that out with my fingers until I'm satisfied with the results. This is a must in nose contouring in my opinion. Time to add some warmth into our face, and that is bronzer. I'm using a big fluffy brush. I'm putting that on the highest points of my cheeks and forehead. I'm using the Butter bronzer and it smells so good. It smells like a coconut summer dream. Delicious. Blush is a must nowadays, so I'm using the Sweet Cheeks Blush Mousse from NYX as well. I adore this color so much because it's kind of like a bronzer and a blush at the same time. I don't really like blush that is super pink and like cute, if that makes sense. So I think that this shade is perfect for me. I love it so much. I blend that out with my fingers, and then what's left on the fingers, I'm just putting that over my nose to get a sun-kissed look. It's really subtle and cute. Go back with the bronzer fluffy brush, wipe the bronzer off, and just blend your whole face so that it merges into one. This highlighter has been with me for 3 years and it has not hit pan, like not even close. It's crazy. These little shimmer dust flying around while I'm doing my highlighter is everything. I'm so here for it. Make sure to really blend that highlighter out so that you don't get like streaks of highlight. You want it to look glowy in all angles, not just from the side. It's gonna look really natural throughout the day if you do this, and makeup always looks better after like 2 or 3 hours in my opinion. You just get like this natural glow. It's so pretty. Time to touch on the lips. I'm using the shade Nude Truffle to line my lips. Then I just rub my lips together like this to blend the color out a little bit, and then go over it with a clear gloss from NYX as well. I swear this is not a NYX sponsored video. I just love NYX Cosmetics so much. I mean, it's so affordable and it works like a dream, so why not? My love for beauty on a budget is like no other. This step is if you want to give your eyes a little bit of a pop. Go over your waterline with a skin colored eyeliner, so not a white eyeliner. This will make you look awake, alert, and my boyfriend always says that I have that little sparkle in my eyes when I wear this skin colored liner. And of course, he doesn't know that I'm wearing it, so I feel like that is a legit confirmation that this gives my eye a little bit of a pop. Set all of that with your favorite setting spray. Surprise, surprise, it's NYX Cosmetics Dewy Setting Spray. Spray that all over your face, let it dry down, and just enjoy your makeup. Oh my goodness, when the sun hits the face, I love this feeling so much. If you have any questions, please let me know. I respond to every single comment. Have a blessed day, lovely people, and I will see you in my next video. Bye guys!